Amadeus, CEO Platinum Boy Music, Bad Boy in the building, Trey Songz Creators in the building. We here with Hip Hop Junkies Radio. You heard? You amazed, man. Hip Hop Junkies Radio. You heard? Amadeus, I said it, goddammit. Yeah, Amadeus, yeah.
It's a cool time, chicka Jeep
production. Rats still won't find no cheddar, but it's birds in my section and they flock together. I done came a long way, I know they see me coming. I hope y'all don't think I'm giving all this work for nothing. Raised in the Bronx, where we get it shaken for nothing. We'd rather be jumped than we be known for the running.
Ladies and gentlemen, the BX is in the house. Here's November. Welcome to the Hip Hop Junkie Radio Show.
Yo, thanks for having me, brother, man. It's appreciated, man. It's an honor, yo. Thanks.
No doubt. Why do they call you November?
Oh, man, son. Couple of reasons. For one, it was the birthright, you know what I'm saying, the day a king was born. Honestly, I thought the name fits perfectly, man. I'm a real chill dude. I'm real calm, paused, and the month of November and the season gets overlooked, but people don't seem to realize that one of their favorite holidays is in November, and that's Thanksgiving. So I felt like it was my favorite holiday. It defines me. It fit the bill perfect, and I love the name so much. Man, it was just so different. I stuck with it and ran with it.
No doubt. For America / worldwide, who is November?
Oh, man, November is a man of one face but many different characteristics. Real humble dude, man. November's a dude who like to chill, smoke, do his thing, get in the zone, you know what I mean, vibe with the music, put it on, just, you know what I mean, just leave. You know what I mean, just leave for a while and just be anywhere I want to be. Like, I don't know, man. It ain't much of a mystery, man. It ain't much to me, but I'm just a regular Joe, man, who just happened to rap. That's all.
Right, no doubt. From listening to your music, I didn't hear any kill, murder. So does that mean that you pretty much could go anywhere that you want to go? Because to my understanding, that when you do that music, it's a gangster in every city who want to test you.
I mean, of course. I mean, that's the saying, ain't it? But I feel like the way you carry yourself is what you're gonna get. So I don't go nowhere thinking I'm the toughest guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm bulletproof. I don't think I could beat the world. I had to learn to take a punch. You feel me? Because I was going to get tagged sooner or later. But point being is I just show love, man. And honestly, if it's my time, it's my time. I just hope that same love I'm showing gets reciprocated. That's all. So I'm going to be the same dude no matter where I go. I'm a real chill dude. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a killer. I trapped for a while. It wasn't me. So I could speak on it, but I wouldn't have much to say. You know what I mean? That's not who I am. You know what I mean? So I speak on what I know and what I've been through, where I came from my side of town, for people who's just like me, and the dudes that don't trap and don't hustle and not on the corner, not the gun boy, not knocking them, because I got a couple of people that do they thug this one. I love them to death, just the same, no different, but that's just not my lifestyle. So I can't disrespect people who actually do what they do, neck on the line, and take credit from those. So I just stay in my lane.
I wonder if you kind of answered the question. Hopefully you did it. Maybe you did, but I don't ask you anyway. This was my next question. You mentioned something about you had to learn how to take a punch. How do you feel about those who haven't learned that art, so they feel like they got to pick up the hammer and start blazing the setter, handling them two pieces in that street, man?
Well, like I said, I'm not that guy. So if that's who you are, then I ain't going to knock you. You know what I mean? I don't want to step on nobody's toes or put nobody down, but I've been in situations where I'd have been faced with hammers in my face and around the vicinity, and time or two I had to learn to either fight or run, and I chose to sit here and take a punch or two. I mean, I ain't winning every fight I had, but I tell you right now, I got mine in, like, you feel me? But it's just, it's where you decide to put yourself, you know what I mean? It's people who feel like the gun is for them, and then there's people who feel like it's not, and I just feel like I lost too many homies to that type of lane anyway, so it'll kill me to lose any more, you know what I'm saying? So I have a family as well. I don't want to be the reason why somebody's burying their son or their grandchild or their nephew. It's too much of that going on. So I feel like, what's one more going to do? You feel me?
All right, as you know, there's been a lot of bullying going on, and the kids are losing their mind. And the kids who's being bullied, they actually offer themselves. They kill themselves, man. What do you feel about the bullying situation, and is there a solution?
I mean, there's a couple things people can do about it. You know what I mean? It's a couple things people can do about it. It's
5 minute mark. Go ahead.
All right, so I just feel like it's all how you deal with it, because I'm not going, like I said, I'm a regular Joe. I wasn't the biggest kid in school. I wasn't the toughest kid in school either. I had a couple encounters with a couple of bullies, a couple of bullies where have been in position to do things to me, but it's all what you decide to do about it, you know what I mean? I was just at that point where this is life, you know what I mean? I'm young, I ain't stupid, I ain't dying anytime soon, so I'm either have to do two things, either live with this or do something about it.
So how did kids get the green light for suicide?
I have no idea, brother. I'm not even a psychiatrist, to be honest with you. I don't think it's okay at all, personally, but teachers on, I guess it was just too much for them to deal with, and I get it, you know, constantly people on you about things that you have no control over. I get it, but I just, you know what I mean, prayer for the family, prayer for their soul, and hope all goes well. I'm sad.
All right, before we get to the music, let's dig into a little bit of your background. All right, let's talk about homelessness. Pardon me. What is your view on that and your personal struggles with it?
Oh man, I can tell you some stories about that, man. When I finished high school and I was in transition of trade school, coming back and enrolling myself in college for a semester or two, it was hard because I had some, financial troubles at home. I had some troubles with the parents, of course. You know, that's the transition where you're coming from a young adult to a grown adult, so you think you can hold your own. So we clashed and things didn't go well, so I ended up outside the household. And I just had to find my own way and make do, man. I met this amazing woman along my journey, man, and way life took us, we ended up in a shelter for a couple of months and so. But the way God is set up, we bounced back, man, like normal. So I got blessed with my own place now. So I just do whatever I got to do to maintain it, man. And I'm just adamant on not going back, and I refuse to let anything stop me from going back there, man. I know what it's like, so I know the struggle of people who's there now. And for y'all who's in there, just keep y'all head up, prayer, and just do y'all thing, man. It may seem like hell when you win there, but I promise you, man, if you're going through hell, keep going, man. You're almost out, man. Keep going.
When the ish hit the fan, so to speak, before you became homeless, what do you think made it to your lady and her mind and said, I'm going to ride with you? Because she could easily walk and went back home to her parents. Why do you believe she stayed?
I have no idea, but you know what? She's a good woman, and I appreciate her. I thank her every day for it, man, and only God can send an angel like that. So I'm just thankful that she stuck by a dude, you know what I mean? We wrote it out. And we just see the better hills over the mountaintop, man. That's all it is to it, man. We don't worry about what happened. We laugh about it now for the funny times in the shelter, man, that we on our feet. But what was going through, it wasn't nothing funny about it, I tell you, man. But
let me ask you, did you ever try to convince her to go back home, you know?
A couple times I told her that maybe I wasn't the guy for her. Maybe she should, do her own thing. Maybe she be better off without me, but she told me otherwise, you know what I mean? She told me she was here to stay, and she rode the wave with the dude. So, I mean, we be doing our thing, handling business like we supposed to. So, I mean, everything's going according to plans as of right now.
Well, I would say to that special lady, she's a rider. Don't be up there giving that up. Because I never had a rider, man. The minute there's a bump in the road, the itch baby out. Y'all know what itch baby is in pig line? Do your homework. Yeah, the itch baby out. I never had a rider. You got a rider, man. So keep riding along.
Yeah, man, that's a fact, man. I'm thankful every day, man. I'm good.
Now let's talk about some music. I feel like you're cut from a different piece of cloth. Okay, music is different. And you know me, I already love the fact that out of the music I did hear, none of the ninjas was getting shot up on the corner, and you didn't get 5,000 kilos from Pablo Escobar. So talk about your music. What influences the sound of November?
Oh man, It's a couple of names I can mention, man. As an artist, you tend to branch off not just to your own genre, but you tend to leak off into other places. Like I listen to country. You'll catch some Shaka Khan on my iPhone. You're able to catch some Raekwon on my iPhone. To catch some Ed Sheeran. Shout out to that dude, man. One of my favorite artists right now, man. Kate Camp on my joint, definitely one of my dudes. Some Drake, some Wale. You're able to catch anything on my phone, and I just really like to stay diverse, keep up on all kinds of music, man. And I love music, man. Music is a food to the soul, man. When you're hungry, man, I tell you, kept me up a lot of nights and then saved my life, got me out of a lot of trouble, man. Music is where it's at, man. Can't tell you no other way.
Who's on production for you? Are you a SoundCloud dude? You go in there and buy them beats, or you got on a team?
I got somewhat of a team, but it's not a team for exactly a musical thing. Like I got people who look out for me, show me love. Shout out to my boy E-Mac, man. He had a song with the boy Godson, Fred, man. Shout out to y'all. They did their thing. They look out. I got a couple people who send me some beats every once in a while, some originals, and I work on those the hardest I can. I just stay busy, man. I listen to everybody. I write to any and everything I feel I can get my point across on, man. I don't limit myself to anything at all.
Right. Who are some of the people that you work with in terms of the artists, not producers, artists?
Well, artists, I work with the boy E-Mac, of course. Shout out to him. Of course. I work with a couple of people like from around my way. Shout out to the boy Casanova and his whole movement. I work with my boy Casanova.
The singer Casanova, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Shouts out to the singer Casanova. You never met me a day in your life, but I know your music. Big shouts, man. Sorry.
Yes, that's my brother in musical arms right there, man. Shout out to the boy Casanova and his whole movement. Work with E-Mac, Casanova. I work with my homeboy Just Right. Shout out to him, another Brooklyn cat I bang with. Shout out to the whole East Brooklyn, East Flatbush, East New York, Brooklyn itself. Shout out to whole New York, as a matter of fact. Bronx do show love, man. But I'm trying to actually get my features up there, man. I don't mind working with anybody, man, whoever, any kind of genre, any music at all, man. Like I work.
What studios are you recording out of?
I record out of all kind of studios. Like I said, I'm an independent artist. I'm not signed to no label, so I ain't really on no limit, on no leash. So I can work with any and everybody. I work with to my boy Henrock. I work with my boy E-Mac in the studio. I work with my man Nat K. Shout out to Nat, produced some of my first early work. Shout out to him. I work with everybody, man. A couple of people, man, and it's just I just move around wherever the work is. That's where I go. That's where you'll find me.
Name the best track, your best super duper official banger you ever recorded.
Oh man, as of right now, I'm gonna go pick faves. I'm gonna say that my favorite track is one of my newest joints. Is unreleased yet. It's coming up soon. It's called On My Bullshit. And the reason why it's one of my favorites is because it's just so much into it. Like it may sound simple to somebody else, but it's a lot of me in it. If you really listen closely, you'll really hear who I am as a character, who I am and where I come from. And it's one of my favorite tracks because it was one of my first original joints that I've got from my boy overseas. Shout out to my man Fox's Beats, gave me some of my first original work. Fox's all day, you know what I mean? He on the Lithuania side, so he hit me with some work, and it's called On My Bullshit, and that's one of my favorite works to date right now. But to be honest, one of my favorite works is not even worked on yet, but I got the beat, I got the concept, I got the lyrics, and everything is done. I'm just waiting to put it down.
No doubt. Let's talk about stage performances. Okay, when I see you with a pack of beautiful women. Do you get any envy over that, man? Like, I know it got to be a thing where people look at you, but do you think that it might draw a little envy, a little bit of jealousy?
I don't know. I wouldn't say envy because what I'm doing ain't nothing that no other man can do. We got the same 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? But I think it makes them want to change their game plan. I think it makes them say, all right, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? It adds a little bit to who they are already. So I don't think I got people who's envious of me, but I think I got people who's now going home and doing a little bit more homework.
Do they ever be like, how can I get down?
I mean, I got a couple people who want to get down with the team, and it's nothing. Like I said, man, the team I work with it's amazing, man. Shout out to my homegirl, my model me. Shout out to Naya Styles. They doing their thing right now. Shout out to the whole Ebony Inc. movement. We moving right now. And they're a real cool team of women, man. And they work, man. When I'm out at a show, and I mean they there with me, you know what I mean? They in the crowd, they showing love, and it's real, man. So people ask how can they get down, and I just say, you know what I mean? I don't know how you can get down, but if you love what you do as much as we do, then maybe we can arrange something, you know what I mean? And maybe we could put you down.
No doubt. In 2015, the African has found the cure of AIDS. What is your opinion?
Yo, that is amazing, man. My people and so many more other people who's been going through that real hardship, it's a real big deal, man. And bro, get tested, man. It's a big deal, man. Don't be scared. Go with a friend or whatever, family member. Go get tested, man. I know you don't want to know, but it's good to know. At least you do know. You feel me? So his name is Alfred Bowman. Actually, he's one of a very, very few. I think less than 5 African men who have been working vigorously on a cure for these sicknesses that we was told once ain't have a cure. And they're working nonstop. And I did some homework and found out they are also making breakthroughs with things that couldn't be treated, like herpes and a couple other things, HIV and all them other things that really was hard for people to deal with. So shout out to Alfred Bowman and everybody else who's doing anything on that side, man. Like, that's a real big deal.
I would like to say this, and I'm not being funny. This is for real. I hope Alfred Bowman's security is up, because anytime somebody come up with the cure, they end up dead.
Dead or disappeared, man. I hear you, man. But you know what? Like I said, he's working with a team. It's not just him. It's about maybe less than 10, maybe less than 5, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to be too accurate with the number, so don't quote me on that. But they're working real hard and nonstop. So even if one down, man, that it's been patented, they got the license to work on it. So hopefully they get a breakthrough and I can get here worldwide.
Look, I'm not an advocate of guns, but I hope they got big guns, man. Was you watching on Facebook recently where they were talking about 5 holistic doctors? They all got murdered. They all found kills. They all were white too, and they all recently ended up dead.
You know what? I'm not one to say too many things. It's too much of a coincidence, but I don't know, man. I don't really know what to say about that. And that's just ridiculous, man. But as you can see, it is what it is, man. It ain't really much you can say about that, but it's messed up, man. It's a real messed up situation.
All right, you're from the BX, okay? No trap music going on the BX. I ain't gonna say it ain't none, because it probably is some, but you're not doing it like that, and I'm quite sure the BX ain't doing it like that, man. Talk about it.
Well, as everybody know, Bronx, whether they believe it or not, it's the home of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Definitely big ups to us. Like I said before, man, and I'll tell you again, I just do what I'm good at, and I do what I know. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of fellows on my side of town who trap, you know what I mean, who do they thug dizzle, who do they 1-2s, you know what I mean? But that's not me. So why would I give you a story that I never even read, you know what I'm saying, or I never even written up myself? That wouldn't be hip hop. That's not real. That's not who November is. November is a regular dude from the Bronx, born and raised, B Road 167 side of town, and that's how it's gonna remain. And what I've seen from my point of view is people who deal with that, you know, and people who do that kind of thing. So I just rap from seeing it, knowing about it, and just being around it, you know what I mean?
The musical side itself, how do you feel about that? Like, it's a serious influx of trap music going. Like, I don't mind trap music. I really like it. But even I believe they're overdoing it now, man.
I mean, like I said, personally, I rap on what I know. Maybe a lot of people is the same, and they feel that what they do is of that surrounding, of that lifestyle, you feel me? And if that's what they do and they feel they good at it, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna knock you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna support you, clapping the fans and the stands and all that, and the whole 9 yards, but you won't catch me doing that, you know what I mean? I'm not a trapper. I did it for a while. Wasn't my cup of tea. I tell you that right now, man.
But look, I'm not necessarily talking about the drug and the gun aspect of it. I'm talking about the sound itself.
Oh, well, the whole sound itself, like the Bronx itself comes with a whole...
No, I'm talking about the trap part now. You know, like how you feel about the influx of trap music itself.
Well, speaking on that aspect of it, I don't mind personally. You know what I mean? I mean, it gets the crowd going. The ladies love it. You know what I mean? When I'm in the club and I got a drink or two in me, I tell you right now, I'll be one of the people in it, bopping my head, throwing my hands up, getting crunk right along with the next dude. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Trap is what's in right now. That's what people's feeling, but to each his own.
I noticed that when I go to these events, man, it's not but a chitlin circuit concert. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Trap. And then when someone comes to us with the boom bap, even though it's dope, he ain't really getting that respect.
Well, like I said, it's all about what's your preference. You know what I mean? People, especially as an artist, you got to know when you performing at a show, you got to know where you going, what kind of crowd is going to be there. So a piece of advice to all the artists out there, adjust your set to where you're going to be. If you can do some homework and research on what kind of artists perform there, what kind of music is live and rocks out there, maybe you can better prepare your set so when you perform, you're more prepared and get the reception you want and the crowd on their feet and get them in tune with you, because that's what you got to do.
How do you feel about artists paying to perform?
Well, everybody got to start from somewhere. To be honest with you, I feel like as underground artists trying to get to where we trying to get to, we should have a platform that's free of charge. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, that we can just go show our talent and show what we're capable of. But at the same time, I understand it's a business, and a lot of performers and event hosts and promoters really put their own cash out their own pocket, you know what I mean, and front the cash for their shows, and I understand that too. So they want to see some kind of return on their investment. But I think as an independent artist, we should have a platform we could just do our thing free of charge, you know what I mean?
How about the NFL's new policy? You got to pay to perform at the Super Bowl.
Oh, man. Well, I tell you right now, as much as I love football, until I'm wealthy, you probably won't catch me on that stage paying to perform. Even if I do got it, I tell you right now, man. But it is what it is.
All right, we are at the bottom of this interview. Let's talk about some exclusives, man. Hold the mic for this, too. My arm is about to fall off.
Oh, man. Well, be exclusive. Like I said, my name is November. I am an up-and-coming artist out of the Bronx. And I have some up-and-coming work. You know what I mean? A lot of original, some covers, some songs that I just favored and felt like the original artist killed the beat. So I feel like I want to revive it and just put some life into it and do my thug dizzle with the thing. So if I ever use your beat and you hear it, respect to y'all. There's no disrespect. I just love the beat so much I had to use it myself type of thing. And I got my very, 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 very first mixtape coming out. I want to push it as hard as I can. It's called Rude Awakening, November 25th, which is the born date of your boy himself, November. And I'm doing my best to make sure it pops the way I envision in my head and when I sleep at night in them dreams I be having. So please, please, please look out for that. Be on the lookout. It's going to be an event somewhere on your timeline on Facebook or Instagram. Somebody who you know is going to hear it or going to know about it, going to promote it. So please look out for that. Follow me on the gram at November_Dats with a D, DATS _MEOK. Follow me on the Twitter at November Falls. Now you catch me on the book at November Will Come fan page. Follow it. November Works. I'm everywhere, man. I got EPK on eCard. Find me on Reverb Nation. I'm on a little bit of everything right now. So I'm just trying to stay busy and stay working, man. You'll find me everywhere, man. Everywhere.
I know that. I want you to take this mic again and give some shout outs. All right. Don't go over the 30-second mark. We ran out of time.
All right. Well, shout out to all the independent artists, first off, and they're doing their thing. You know what I mean? The big man upstairs, I wouldn't be here without him. Shout out to all the artists I done work with. EMAC, you know what I mean? Just Right, Casanova, Shoutouts, you know what I mean? All the artists I work with, people who hopefully I can work with. Shout out to all the models I work with. Me, Ebony Inc., the only company I work with and the best PR firm you'll find on the streets. Shout out to Ebony Inc., definitely dope company. Shout out to Naya Styles, like I said, one of the models I work with, she's official. Me, all the artists I work with, Mag, Just Right, Casanova. Shout out to the whole B-Roll, whole Bronx. I'm putting us on the map, man. I got y'all. If nobody else got y'all, believe me, man. I got y'all. We be coming real quick. Just give me some time and be patient with your boy. You heard? November himself, man. Hip Hop Junky Radio. You already know.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is November, and thank you so much for your time, brother. Yeah.
Yo, man, thanks for having me. It's an honor, man. I appreciate you for having me, brother. Real talk.
No doubt.